Westside! Welcome to a small overview of my son's respectable orc force. Let's go! So, today a very quick video about my son's respectable but super sexy orc force. Building the boy a wag. Oh, you need to get out of here. That's for my chaos backlog. How did you get in there? We don't want that. Huh? More chaos. What am I doing? Ah, the backlog keeps shrinking. That's nice. Okay, well, that's manageable. I thought it was more than it was. That's nice. Okay, let's look at the new boxes later. Let's first look at what we did for Orctober. So most of this got base coated and assembled last year over the course of this year. And I did most of this in the evenings of Orctober. I set aside 1 hour a night to paint, and this is what 30 days of painting got us. So let's quickly go over some units we have here. Let's do the unpainted shit first. Let's get that out of the way. We have some commandos and maybe some wrecker crew. I don't know for sure, but we'll find out. Got the commando orcs. We got some fan sculpts from a 3D printer who made his own knobs. I think they're too big. Wait, let me get a real mega knob. So they're too slender and tall in their frame. They're not bulky enough. But they're there. And it's a nice option to have if I ever need extra mega knobs. There are a lot of these. And there's one I made in Tinkercut. I digitally kitbashed this from a Hulk body, an orc head, some Titan stuff, and I kitbashed these power claws, stole the leg from a weird boy, and I made this in Tinkercut, and then printed it and painted it. And this is also a fan sculpt, and this is a recast of something. Snickrot maybe, I don't know. An alternate Snickrot. I think it's an Artel miniature, I don't know for sure. Okay, then in the rest of my army there are some G-Dub models, like most of them are G-Dub models and some are not. This one comes off AliExpress. I think it's a Mesgaik miniature, I don't know for sure. Let's put him to his next to his Games Workshop counterpart. And you can see the difference. So Games Workshop has a little better face definition, a little less seams where they are put together. So the Games Workshop miniature is overall better quality miniature, but for 35 euros for 10 boys as compared to 5 euros for 5 boys, I think this is pretty acceptable, and it's cool. It has slippers on. It's actually, slippers are the most used shoe in combat on Earth, so that's funny. And this is also one of those AliExpress orcs. 5 for 5 euros. Pretty decent models, but by far most of this stuff is GW. Keen eye will probably spot some alternative sculpts real fast. This guy is a legit G-Dub sculpt, but it's a recast. Got this from a dodgy Chinese site, but it's cool, and at 1/20th the price it was a no-brainer. And I have another Mesgaik model somewhere. There it is. So this is the original GW version of the War Boss in Mega Armor. And this is the Mesgaik version, which is also really enjoyable. It's really fun to paint. So I'm not a good painter, but I had a right laugh with this. Really enjoyable model. And let me see if there's some more non-G-Dub stuff in here. Oh yeah, a lot of the Grots are from AliExpress. You get 10 for 5 euros, so it's a pretty nice deal. Oh yeah, here. I don't know if this is a Mesgike model or not, but I really like this Nob in Mega Armor. Mega Nob. I really like these boys. They need a wash though. Let's compare them with the other Mega Nob. Put them side to side so you can see the difference. This is G-Dubs. And this is Mesgike. And I'm not gonna lie, I like the Mesgike ones better. They're like, you can't compare them. This is so clunky and 80s. Such a old, has such an old Hammer vibe. The Mesgikes one are really fresh. And okay, so this is a Games Workshop Grot. And this is a AliExpress Grot. Also has more character. Also, like, much more of a fun guy. And then, of course, the Grots gotta have runt herds. This is not done painting, but already based it. And have another runt herd somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Another runt herd with his fat belly. Watching over these Grots. It's a knob. I try to give most of my knobs one of those banners so I can identify them when playing. Because the old knobs look like boys, to be fair. The old knobs are really small. Not all the knobs are large. I think this is a recast too. No. I don't know what this is. Could be a Games Workshop model, I don't know. It weighs a little bit more, but maybe because I weighted down the base. Okay, this is a 3D print. And I bought it on a Chinese website, but it's too big for Warhammer. It's supposed to be a war boss on a orc bike. But the size is so off. Like, his body is as big as Gaskell is. And, yeah, there Gaskell. Dev Dread. Okay, so what do we have here? This is a kitbash I made from a dinky toy. Or a matchbox. Beach buggy. I put a little G-Dubs Grot in there. Jaw from a Dev Dread. A 3D printed thing I had laying around. And yeah, I am going to use it as an orc war biker. It's really fun. I love those kind of little conversions, kit bashes. This is the Boom DAKKA SNES wagon. This is my son's favorite unit in the army. Got an orc truck, and I built 2 orc trucks myself. One is slightly too large, and the other one is just perfect. But still, they're good fun. Made this from toys, cardboard, styrene, old bits. The letters work. I need to dirty this up. It needs a wash. And of course the big one. If you've ever seen my shorts, then you know I built this quite recently, and I painted it maybe in June. Got an orc on there. Just a boy. Maybe I'll run this as a battle wagon because it's really, really large. But I don't care. It's a truck. It's a truck. Who cares? I got 3 Devcopters here. And my son wanted, after he found out what the colors meant, he wanted an army that was lucky. So he wanted a blue army, the Death Skulls. So I gave him the Death Skulls. And yeah, I painted the majority of this. My son did maybe 20 minutes of work on this army, but yeah, he's 9. I'm just building this army as an investment in our future of tabletop gaming together in this household. I think it's a very good hobby to have. It teaches strategy, patience, helps you want to read books. And I think this is a very decent hobby for a child to have. So I set him up with a basic wah. What do we have left here? We have a battle force, no, combat patrol of orcs. This is the bog standard combat patrol. I think I already unboxed and painted one. And we're gonna have some doubles here, but that's okay. We'll use those for kitbashes. Then we've got another combat patrol. This is the beast snagger box, I think. Yeah, more savage looking 40k orcs. Very cool, very cool. We have a DAKKA jet. Looking forward to building this. We have a Death Killer war trike. We need to put together still. And a rocket truck squig buggy. Looks like a fun model. I don't know what it does. I don't know what any of these do. I never played the orcs. Maybe we played it once so far. But yeah, need to learn this army. We got a couple of war bikers. I'm not really impressed with the sculpts. They look old to me, and I don't like old hammer at all. Hope there will be new orc bikers soon. Or otherwise I'm going to just make more of these grot cars and call those orc war bikers. Got Mr. Muzzrog, Scragbad on his shark. Seen a couple of cute versions of this on Pinterest. One was a Pikachu, worth checking out. Then we have the Killicans, of course. You gotta have a Killican. I also have a 3D printed Killican. Let me get that. So I printed, this is actually one of the first prints I made on my 3D printer 4 years ago, 5 years ago. The Elegoo Mars. And I think it's really fun. I kept it. I primed it white, I kept it all these years, knowing that one day there would be an orc army in this household. Now we got them Lutas. Lutas. Gotta haves. I think they're basically knobs with big guns. And because you never have enough knobs with big guns, I got us a second box. I always keep a box of Runter and Gretchen around for conversions. Maybe more of those little war bikes. You never know. I'll just keep this around. No need, no rush to paint this. Then we got the Shock Jump Dragster, which I think is a really, really cool model. My son will love this. And then we have the Custom Booster Blaster. Looks like a rat rod. Oh man, this is so cool. And then I have an extra box of Ork Truck. I ordered a lot of little plastic cars from AliExpress, and I'm going to use this kit to flesh them out and to create even more Ork Trucks, because in the end I want an entire fleet of Ork Trucks. I don't know why. Probably not useful, but I think they look cool. I think I really love ramshackle vehicles. They inspire me. They are what attract me to the orc. So gotta have an extra box for bits. So I really think that I still need some more Wrecker Crew guys. I think I can use them as tank busters, or my son can use them as tank busters. I'm not going to play this army much. I will be helping him play it versus my wife and daughter's Tyranids. And but I myself, I'm a Space Marine, Astra Militarum, Chaos kind of guy. Personally, I just love these models. I just love orcs so much. They're so quirky and weird, and I love painting them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more hobby content, then give it a like and maybe even a subscribe, if I may ask for it. And if I may not, then yeah, well, that's too bad for me. Huh? So see you next time. Take care. Don't be shy. I always reply. And have a great day. Have a great day. Hobby smakelijk, we say in Holland.